Siri, beatbox for me.
Here's one. I've been practicing boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats and boots. I could do this all day. Cats and boots and 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 cats.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hey! It's
You
a
go.
podcast.
It is.
Yes. We are back. Woo!
The delay when we're seeing this is so
I know.
weird.
Um.
Oh, our shirts are backwards too.
Yeah.
Eh.
Oh well. Tim, it's good to see you, buddy.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It has.
Sorry, I'm checking the Facebook messages.
Yes. We're just right now. Adam is just a few minutes away. George had to leave because he had to go take his mom places.
And Preston.
Press.
Let's take a moment.
It was moment of silence, please.
Too long. Go ahead.
Preston died.
2 highlights.
Yeah. He's dead to us.
He became an Iowa Central student. Fort Dodge.
Rip in peace. Rip in peace.
Rip in peace. It's rest in peace.
R.I.P.
But you added in peace, so it'd be R.I.P.I.P.
I suppose.
Anyway.
Anywho, Tim, buddy, how was your Christmas?
Oh, good. I went to Minneapolis for like a week, visited some good friends, went to the Vikings versus Giants game. That was a lot of fun. And yeah, that was a lot of fun. And they won 49-17. A lot of fun. It was cold. It was 12 degrees, but worth it.
I don't want to talk about football anymore.
Yeah. And all our teams are out of it, so.
We controlled our destiny.
You lost.
We controlled our own destiny.
And Pittsburgh won.
Ugh.
You lost to Buffalo.
Twice.
By the same score.
Yes. Freaking Rex Ryan. At least he kept his streak alive of keeping the Jets out of the playoffs.
That's a good one.
Stupid. But yeah, so you had a good Christmas then?
Yeah, that was pretty much what I did. What did you do? I mean, you could have already told them, though, if they go on the Facebook page and YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, let's just get this out there now. Go to Facebook, like our page, share it with your friends that you think will find us interesting. And, I'm almost at the point where we're not that interesting anymore. Tell us what you want from us.
Yes.
What do you want to see on these episodes?
Ask us questions.
Yeah, we could do podcast answers.
Yes,
episode.
email us.
We could have Jesse endure painful challenges. He could get arrested. I mean, he kind of did that already recently.
Yeah.
It was the first show. He didn't actually get arrested.
Yeah.
You can share
I got a squeaky clean record.
Anyway, yeah, we can do challenges on the show, whatever you want to do. And what do you want us to call this?
Yes. We have a few names so far.
More is good.
Yes, more is definitely good.
More is better.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. But yeah, it's...
Whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
And we kind of discussed a potential prize if you submit a good name.
So
let's keep it a mystery.
No.
You gonna tell them?
Yeah, let's skip. Sorry.
Okay. Wow, kick the camera.
I know, my bad. So what we're planning on doing is whoever gives us the
winning name,
the one that we decide is good enough. I actually have a online store, if you will, over on society6.com. And I will make it into a t-shirt, and I will buy you that t-shirt. And so you can rep our podcast on a shirt.
You about said the name, but we don't have a name yet.
Yeah. So for right now, we're still podcast?
Question mark.
Yes.
Question mark.
Yeah.
We're back to school.
Yeah. It was kind of weird yesterday coming back.
Yeah, it was like the first day of school. And your best Nemo voice. First day of school. First day of school. Okay, never mind. You've seen that movie, right?
Of course I've seen
Okay.
Finding Nemo.
Okay.
I just wasn't gonna quote it.
What's Finding Nemo?
Yeah, that's true.
It's the best first day of school quote out there.
That's true.
Anyway.
So how do you like classes so far? We're pretty much done with our introduction days.
Yeah.
For our new classes.
I mean, there wasn't really introduction days because all our classes seem to be the same.
Right.
So, yeah. So, you were typing out the...
I was. I had it typed out. And then...
we're at intro, and...
Yeah, I had a whole bunch. I had a whole list.
Oh, I remember what it was. You want to talk about Star Wars, or are we going to wait for our guests?
Well...
Because I didn't watch Star Wars.
You didn't see Star Wars yet?
I haven't seen any of them.
Dude.
I'm sorry.
Wait, you've never seen Star
I
Wars?
just never
Like,
did.
any?
Never did.
What?
Never did.
How are we friends?
I don't know. I'm still wondering that. You freak.
I'm the freak. You're the one that hasn't seen Star Wars.
I mean, but look at you.
Look at me. Super freak, super freak, super freak.
I thought about like doing a epic fight scene and then cutting to us just sitting here normally, like Brother Gavin. But that'll be a later episode gag. We're already getting tricky with editing today.
It's tricky.
Oh gosh. We have not copyrighted these songs.
That's true.
I mean, wait, we're singing it. We can do what we want.
Yeah. So yeah, obviously George isn't here. Preston's gone.
Class,
Adam's almost here.
we think.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're just...
Yeah,
doing
I
the intro
actually
right now.
invited somebody else, but
Who was it?
Cassidy.
Oh.
But she didn't reply, so yeah.
My
I mean,
almost got
my-
stuck in that.
Might as well try and get somebody of the female persuasion here.
Maybe. Yeah.
I mean,
I'm
it's-
sorry to all female
Right.
viewers.
I mean, honestly, it's been quite a sausage fest since we started. Yeah, so what do you want to talk about, Tim?
What were all your ideas? Because somehow your list just got obliterated.
That's because we're still logged on to Jason's.
Jason.
account.
Why don't you log out and log on to yours?
Let's try that.
Yeah. What, I'll just switch spots with him. So, seriously though, like us on Facebook. We need
Please.
to get a Twitter soon. We have an email. Send us your requests there.
Yeah.
Song requests. I don't know. We can play songs. We could even do like a YouTube React series where, like, if you have a YouTube video you want us to react to, we could do that.
Yeah.
That'd be fun. We could do. You've seen
Yeah.
YouTube series where we do challenges, reacts.
Yeah.
Or
Or Five
we
Brothers
could even do
videos.
like, what's your craziest childhood story? And we'll read those on air.
Why don't we? Yeah.
We could just come up with a bunch of
I mean,
stuff.
Tim, what's your craziest?
My craziest childhood story. Okay. So this one's not the craziest. I just remember it because I still have a scar from it. You probably noticed how I just never had a buzz cut. Ha! Butt fumble.
Nah.
I changed his background to the butt fumble.
I'm a New York Jets fan.
Butt fumble. If you haven't seen that, look up butt fumble on YouTube.
Push it, push it, push it.
A guy ran into his
He's a
own
jerk.
player's butt and fumbled. That was a thumbnail right there.
Yeah.
Instead of doing like episode 6, episode 7, we should start titling these, and this one could be butt fumble.
Right.
Anyway, craziest childhood story. As you know, I don't usually do buzz cut because I have a massive scar.
There he is.
Hey,
Hey.
Start without me.
We just started. We're
I
only
had to get
like
out eventually.
we're only like 10 minutes in. You're
We're
good.
sharing our craziest
Only
childhood
10
story
minutes.
right now. But anyway, mine.
Adam's here.
I was a 3-year-old child. I was jumping on my parents' bed, like all 3-year-old children seem to do. Anyway, I was jumping, and I fall backwards. Okay?
Mhm.
My parents had a knob dresser.
Okay.
I hit every knob on the way down with the back of my head.
Oof.
My mom said it made a cool sound. I needed stitches, and I have a V-shaped scar on the back of my head from that.
I have a lot of crazy stories from when I was a
What
kid.
is this chair doing here?
I don't know. Move it.
It's in the way.
Here, you come over here.
Here, you can sit in this. Oh, you can-
No. There you go.
Here, this will just be Preston.
Yeah.
Actually,
That's where George was supposed to sit.
That's, and then I'm out of shot, so.
George had to go.
He has a class.
Yeah. So it's just us three. I invited somebody else, but they never responded. So, the hell?
My
Oh,
phone.
Adam, what about you? What's your craziest childhood story?
I got I was in preschool, and some kid wouldn't pick his coat up and put it back on the hook, so I got mad and I flushed it in the toilet.
Wow.
Yep.
Flushing coats.
Still remember doing that.
Wow.
That sounds like a band name, Flushing Coats.
Right?
Maybe.
Dude, yeah, that's going to be my first band name. Flushing Coats. God, I don't even know where to start with mine. I suppose my earliest crazy story would be I was probably just like 3 or 4. And I was running through my grandparents' house, just as any normal kid would do, I guess. And I am a big kid, so I can't stop on a dime. And
Well, like a quarter, but...
yeah, shut up.
Sorry, it was that.
Anyways, so I was running through the house, and I couldn't stop, and I put both of my hands at the same time through a double pane glass window. Yeah. And then there was, what else?
Blood everywhere?
Well, that's, yeah.
Okay.
If you can't tell, hold on. If you can't tell, let me get up close. Which one is it? Which one is it? It's this one right here. There's a scar right here. Okay. Now, if audio listeners, I was pointing at my eyebrow. Me and my friend were mini golfing. I say mini golfing. Okay. We had this stick that had a little nub on the end. Okay. And the school that I lived across the street from had like this little makeshift like 6-hole mini golf course. Don't know why. Anyways, we were
not
out
even facing the camera.
We were out. Mini golfing one day, and it was hole 6. Was basically just like
home stretch,
like this ramp, and then on the other like there was a gap, and then a ramp, and then the hole. All right. Well, we could not get it to save our lives, so my friend thought he was going to be smart and swing full force. I was standing too close, and I didn't realize he was going to do it. Just came up, boom, right in the eye. Yeah.
Since you said scars, I thought this one, I can't be that flexible. You see that scar right there?
Yeah.
I have one like right on the bottom of my foot too. I went to a dairy shop here in town, and
I thought you were going to say Dairy Queen. It's like, dude, how did you get a scar from Dairy Queen?
Okay, but dairy shop, okay?
Okay.
So, similar to Dairy Queen, it was my favorite thing. It was right across, like, just across the block from me. And my favorite thing to do, I was 3. Wow, I was a dangerous 3-year-old.
You were.
Anyway, they had a fish tank. My favorite thing to do was count the fish. It was cool.
Oh, I heard this story!
Yes.
Keep going, keep going.
So, I'm sitting there counting. All of a sudden, the fish tank falls on my foot. The fish tank was on a rolling cart. So anyway, my parents didn't have a car at the time. Or we had one and my dad was at work. So we were kind of just there. And all of a sudden, some random guy that my mom knew from living in town was like, hey, you guys need to run to the hospital? I mean, yes, I did, because I needed stitches in my foot. So yeah, that was fun. Yeah, I got cut by a fish tank.
What about you? Any more scar stories?
Yeah, I got so many scars.
Do it.
Funny. About, I think it was around 4th grade, we were running around the playground, and this one kid tripped me, and I landed on the edge of the asphalt playground and the pea gravel, and I busted my knee open, and I got a bunch of, I think I had 8 rocks in my knee, and I had to have 8 or 10 stitches, and the doctor said if it was, I think, a centimeter deeper, it would have torn my ACL.
Jesus.
But my knee's been messed up ever since then.
I got you. I actually could do you one better. You guys see this one right here?
Uh-huh.
Hold on. Let me show you guys.
Oh, my God.
It's right there. All right.
Anything on the camera shaking.
Yeah, I just showed the camera my groin area. Anyways,
we won't make that the thumbnail.
Yeah, we will.
I mean, it's your edit.
I was probably in like 6th or 7th grade.
We were doing terrible at just framing this.
It's all right.
Wait, you're sitting like that. Should sit like this.
Well, yeah, I'm trying to like be
Sensational.
Yeah. Anyways, I was probably 6th or 7th grade, and my friend lived across the street from my grandparents' house, had a go-kart and a little dirt bike. So we were just like rolling around the neighborhood. I was in the go-kart, he was in the dirt bike, and somehow I lost him. So I'm just like rolling around the neighborhood, and I'm going full bore. I'm probably doing like 30 maybe. And I'm in his backyard, and all of a sudden I hit a pothole. It's like a little divot in his yard. I go flying through the air.
Flying
Right.
Jesse.
Flying fat guy. All right, and I end up going head on into a cement well. I woke up, I want to say, someone said it was like 10 minutes later. Knocked myself out. And staggered out of the go-kart, walked into my grandparents' house, and I'm crying at this point because I'm in pain. I haven't even looked at my knee yet. And I walk in, I'm crying. My grandma and grandpa come running across the corner. My parents were somewhere. Well, my grandparents were babysitting me. Anyways, grandparents come around the corner. My grandma takes one look at my knee, faints.
Oh.
And at that point, I'm like, what the hell? I look down. There's cartilage hanging out of my skin. Like, the gash is probably about that big. And you can see bone. And so they had to take me to the hospital, obviously.
Oh, why?
Yeah, I know, right? And I'm definitely afraid of needles. So, this is the first time I've ever had to have stitches. So, my parents are at the ER. Like, they meet us at the ER. Because we had to go, like, 1-2 towns over. This is my grandparents live in Melvin.
Oh, okay.
They had to go to Sibley? Yeah. 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 So my grandpa is like laying across my lap, so I can't move. My dad is holding my ankles down, so I can't move my legs. It was nuts. So,
I might actually have to leave a little bit early, but I still got like 10 minutes.
Oh, okay. Ooh, it'll just be us.
Oh.
Oh.
Keep it
Might,
PG.
might get crazy. Anyways, and then I also have a scar right here. 8th grade football. I tripped during a game, and kid stepped on me with his cleat
Nice.
and made a little Nike symbol.
Nice.
Wait.
Guess what kind of
I see that.
guess what kind of cleat he stepped on me with?
Nike.
A Nike cleat.
Under Armour. Oh.
Oh, Under Armour wasn't around then.
Oh, yeah, you're old.
Whoa.
But anyways,
What was next? You guys can talk about Star Wars.
Yeah.
whenever
I don't think you're old enough yet. Did you buy a Powerball ticket?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
My parents
I
did.
haven't checked because I
It's-
saw the Powerball was gone. I saw a dude in Des Moines won like $1 million, and
Yeah.
it's like
Well,
nah.
Ottawa.
was
Some
it?
dude in Ottawa won $2 million.
The jackpots were California, Tennessee, and Florida.
Of course, that's because that's where it always is for some reason. Last time the Powerball got this big, that's where it
Well, it's never gotten this
was
big,
Tennessee. Well, no, but I mean, like it was at like 400 million.
Random question. If
What?
I were to go up to Minnesota, I'm 20, legal gambling age Iowa is 21.
No, it's not. 18 in Minnesota.
In Iowa, I said.
Oh, Iowa. Yeah.
If I were to go to Minnesota and buy a ticket, would that be fine? Or do I have to live in Minnesota?
I think lottery and lotto is still 21, but you can go to a casino and gamble.
Well, yeah.
Because I'm originally from Redwood Falls, Minnesota, if anyone's around that area. 6 miles away from Jackpot Junction Casino. I spent a lot of money when I turned 18.
If you have a gambling addiction, call 1-800-BETS-OFF.
No, I was just dumb. It was mostly like nickel machines. Just popping nickels
Did you ever get your nickel back?
Oh, somebody's punny.
Oh, man.
But yeah, besides that, it was alright. Yeah. All right, Tim.
Yes.
I have to ask you before you go.
Wait, no. Here's preview it, and then you already told me what you're gonna ask me, so just preview it. Make sure the viewers saw everything.
So Tim is a Minnesota Vikings fan. Tim, give me your thoughts
Okay,
on that kick.
do you want me to do exactly what I did? So
Yes.
the way it was set up, there was a couch here. I was watching the TV. Okay, there's a couch there.
Hold on.
I'm gonna bend it up. Okay, so I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, they're gonna win, cool. And I'm just sitting here because I was nervous, and then it goes up and I'm just like, and I just hit the floor, and then like I was sitting at the couch like this for about the next 5 minutes.
Wow.
So yeah, so that was my first reaction, and now I'm like, it's probably not that bad to lose that way. Until I went down in the gym. I was at my church. I went down to the gym, and
Because every church has a gym.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
the only
of course.
it's the only one in Esro with the gym. But anyway, I went down there, marched out 27 yards, which was the length of the field goal, and nailed it.
Yeah.
With the laces facing me just to make sure.
I will tell you exactly where I was when that kick took place.
Anyway, so
Oh,
finish
yeah.
mine.
Yeah.
Looking forward, it's probably not bad to lose that way because, better than getting blown out, knowing you could beat the Seahawks, who have a good chance of winning the Super Bowl. And in the whole Zimmer-Bridgewater project, that's way early to be there already. Year 2
It's
to
very
be a
true.
division champion.
It's very true.
Anyway,
I'll give the Vikings credit. They had a decent season.
11-5.
Yeah.
I was saying 10-6, but okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, go ahead.
Was it Sunday? Or
Yeah.
was it Saturday?
Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday. I left my bed about 4 times. I had a lazy day. And so I was watching the football games on my phone. And I was like in and out of consciousness throughout the entire Seahawks-Vikings game. And by the way, I'm a Minnesota sports fan. All right? Unless it comes to the Vikings. No, I can't do the Vikings. So, of course, I'm rooting for the Seahawks to win. And Seahawks take the lead. No big deal. And then all of a sudden, like, the Vikings start driving at the end of the game. I was like, oh God, this is where they win. I wasn't even watching my phone when the kick took place. I was already checked out of the game. And so, like, I hear the kick, I hear them commentating. And then all of a sudden they're like, oh, he missed it! It wasn't even close! I grab my phone and I'm like, yeah! So that's where I was.
You take that Twins hat off right now.
Absolutely not.
Well, where I was I was on Facebook when the memes started popping up.
Yep.
Ace Ventura.
Yep.
Ace is out. And then
Finkel is Blair. Blair is Finkel. Lisa's out, Blair.
I'm just accepting this right now.
Yeah. Sorry, buddy.
and then I actually posted one I found that was pretty funny. It's why are the Vikings purple?
Because they choke.
You'd be
Yeah.
purple if you choked
Yeah.
for 50 years too.
Yeah.
Brutal.
Why doesn't Zimmer let the Vikings players eat cereal?
Why?
Every time they get to the bowl, they choke.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why?
Anyway, let's move on.
Why isn't Teddy Bridgewater allowed to use a phone?
I don't know.
Because he can never find the receiver.
Oh, true.
That was just a Culpepper joke that I learned back in the day.
Anyway, I'll take control. Let's switch gears here. We talked about my playoff game. Let's talk about yours.
Oh yeah,
Waits.
Yeah.
Jets fan. Do you have a favorite team, or we?
I watch mostly college ball.
Oh, okay.
Speaking of
I
that,
kind of
Iowa.
the NFL.
well, no, not even Iowa. Like, did you watch the championship game?
No, I didn't.
Oh
It was a
man,
good game.
that was a shootout.
I want
And-
Clemson to win just because I'm sick of Alabama. But
I wanted Alabama to win because I hate the ACC.
jeez, I'm sorry.
Like
The
my
ACC?
my roommate is a diehard ACC fan or a Miami Hurricanes fan, and he was just talking so much shit coming up to the game. Sorry, and
So is that how you do it? The U?
I guess who cares? And we always get into arguments, about the ACC.
Hey, you
and
said a
Miami.
bad word.
I did. I said
Wow, that
I
took
said,
a while to
I said
register.
sorry.
I was like,
And
why did you
so-
say sorry? I'm like, oh.
And so he was like saying, "Oh yeah, Clemson's gonna win. Clemson's gonna blow out Alabama."
Oh, it was never going to be a blowout for Clemson.
No, that didn't happen. So take that, Justin.
Ooh. Call
Yeah.
it. Get up in his face right now.
And
Get
so
up in his face.
And I'm gonna call you out publicly right now. All right, listen. All right, Iowa might have lost in pretty bad fashion in the Rose Bowl, but we didn't lose to Washington State in our bowl game.
Ooh. Speaking of which, I loved your post about the Stanford band.
Yeah, dude, I swear to God, whenever I visit California, if I ever visit California, I will find out who was on that band and I will kick them in the genitals.
Oh, I read about that. They can't go on any road games for a year.
Yeah, they got
Yeah.
suspended.
Yeah.
First of all,
And that's crap because they pulled the exact same stuff last year at the Rose Bowl.
But first of all, I think they got punished for being so bad. Because look at this. They're always raging lunatics. That's a student-led band, which that never works.
That's a terrible idea.
Right.
Anyway, what they did was, you've seen those old horse costumes where it's like one person's like the upper half, and they did that with a cow. First of all, they were trying to make fun of Iowa, who isn't even known for cows.
No, we are known for pigs, thank you.
And they brought out a dairy cow. That's Wisconsin.
Yep.
We're known for beef cows. So Stanford made fun of us.
We're not even known for cows. We're the leading pork producer in the United States.
And corn. But that's
Not
what
only that,
Nebraska is.
but
well,
California
no, you
ha-
think corn, you think Nebraska.
Yeah.
I mean,
even
Nebraska
though
corn
Iowa actually
huskers.
leads in corn over Nebraska, but whatever.
Right. But I mean, like, if there's anything agricultural that we
Pigs.
should be known for, it is pigs.
And you brought out a cow.
Yeah.
So Stanford band, if you're watching.
How are you guys one of, like, the best academic schools in the nation?
And their whole, like, you watched the game, right?
No.
Oh,
I was
yeah?
at work.
Okay, here. So, I'll give you the synopsis. This is just me being a
Oh, I was listening to the game.
Okay, so 2 minutes left. It's like 38-16, okay?
Hmm.
So Stanford has the ball. Draws up a 40-yard bomb for a touchdown. That's crap. That's just... They still have their starters in, too.
You know what? Like, that I don't agree with. Who cares about running up the score?
I mean,
I personally enjoy it. It's like, listen, your team should be better than that.
yeah.
I mean, granted, we're talking about Iowa. We're
Okay.
all Iowa fans.
Having everyone go on the...
Are you an Iowa fan?
Yeah, I went to a game this
Okay.
year.
Oh, yeah, you did, didn't
Yeah.
Okay, so you've always been an Iowa fan, right? I trust
you? Yeah.
you.
Well,
Did you feel...
kind of. Like I'm
Whoa.
mostly... Hold on.
Whoa.
No, hold on. I'm mostly an Iowa Hawkeyes fan. But you have to give me, like, you got to give me some slack because I grew up in Minnesota. So I'm going to be a Gophers fan also. But I do, right. But I do lean towards the Hawkeyes.
Okay, what were you going to say? Or were you just, like, saying...
But
maybe,
I
yeah?
am a Gophers fan too, but I do lean towards the Hawkeyes.
Anyway, did you feel everyone jumping off that bandwagon once Iowa started not doing good?
I honestly didn't think we didn't really have a bandwagon to begin with,
No.
except for Iowa fans.
No, like,
I mean,
there were
if
people
you're
in Iowa.
a Hawkeye fan, you're typically diehard, whether they
Right,
win or lose.
right.
I
No,
mean, that's
and I
just
get
how
that.
it really
But
always. We have a great fan base.
Oh yeah,
Did you notice everyone, like, 12-2 season, fire Ferentz. What?
I never
I saw that a bunch.
Did you?
Yeah.
They're dumb.
But
I
Those
hate
are the
fans.
bandwagoners right there.
Yeah,
Didn't we have a ton of rookies this year?
Well, I mean, we're
For-
returning a bunch.
yeah, we're returning a bunch. So,
It's freshmen in college.
but I mean, like in my opinion, it wasn't so much that. Well, who's the running back's name from Stanford?
Oh gosh, Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah,
Heisman next year.
Yes,
Should have been Heisman this year.
It wasn't just that McCaffrey kind of
Went nuts.
went nuts on us. It's also that I believe that the Iowa Hawkeyes players didn't buy into their own hype. Like everybody was like, if you asked anybody that wasn't an Iowa fan, they're like, "Oh, they don't deserve to be there. They had an easy schedule." Listen, easy schedule or not,
They won. What they
we
should've.
went 12-1,
12-0, and then
well 11,
Michigan
well
State.
yeah,
And that was a great game.
yes.
Oh, that.
I
game.
mean, listen, we made it to the Big Ten championship game. I don't care if we're in the weaker division. We held our own against we beat numerous top 25 teams this season.
And to be fair, Michigan State got absolutely stomped by Alabama.
Yes.
Ooh. That was kind of nice, actually. I didn't like Michigan State.
Right. Well, I wanted Michigan State to go all the way.
That would have been nice.
Just because.
Iowa lost him, but
Just because Clemson.
I like Clemson.
Just because ACC.
Funny story.
Yeah.
Did you ever catch what Clemson's quarterback's name was?
Dabo Swinney, isn't it?
No, that's their coach.
That's their coach.
Their quarterback, Deshaun Watson.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's true.
We had a kid in our class named Deshaun Watson.
Yeah.
Really?
That's crazy. I never even noticed that.
What time is it?
Yeah, you gotta go here soon.
I'm gonna let you two crazy kids go at it. You remember all the editing stuff I told you?
Of course.
You have fun. I'll put you in charge.
That's worse.
a terrible idea.
That's worse.
I'm not even
I'll
in
let you
this,
set
I'm
up
not
this
even in
worse.
this program.
Now, you two kids be nice now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
All right, now we can really have a show.
yeah. Hi. Oh, he's watching us.
He is watching.
Anyways,
You fell over. That's great.
so how many times have you seen Star Wars?
Once.
What?
Once.
Okay, yeah, I've only seen it once too.
Yeah.
What'd you think?
Honestly, it wasn't as bad. Really?
He's a jerk.
He is true.
Turn it on! Thank you. Tim's back. You can see him right in the corner. He's a jerk.
Yep.
Anyways, all right. So what'd you think?
All right. Well, I was expecting it to be worse than it was because Disney took over. But I don't think they did half bad job.
Mm.
I mean, they had a lot of references to the old school movies, and
Right.
it was nice. I didn't mind it.
No, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I don't care what people say about Kylo Ren being emo and stuff.
But I think the next film will be better.
Yeah. I'm super interested to see where they go.
Yeah.
As long as I can see everybody's one complaint being valid that it was just the same movie as the previous three.
I mean,
But
they had to kind of start somewhere,
right. But I mean, you didn't really have to start with blowing up.
But okay, so
No spoilers here. No spoilers.
So, for people who didn't watch the old films or didn't grow up in that generation, then this is kind of a new start for them so they can get into it.
Right.
So, I mean,
and that
they
I
kind
can
of had
see.
to appeal to both
Right.
generations, essentially.
Right. As long as it didn't end up like the prequels, it's fine. But anyways, I don't know if you've seen this yet. Have you seen Star Wars Gone Wild? Oh my gosh. So,
Do you live on YouTube?
yes, I do actually.
From the Coen Brothers.
We have a ad real quick.
World's biggest star goes missing. We have your movie star. Gather $100,000.
Anywho, all right.
Are you a Jedi?
Maybe I am.
Prove it.
What?
The time now would be great.
I don't normally have this problem. What? Whoa!
What do you do?
Oh my god.
Oh, that's brutal.
Oh, yeah. I want help. Oh, hi, Triple X69.
You know what's going on?
What was that? I can't hear you. You better take off your mask.
Yeah. I didn't know if you had seen that or not.
No.
I saw that on Facebook. So, it's so good. Please don't play. Thank you. But yeah. It was,
That was interesting.
yeah. It's kind of weird, just the two of us.
It is weird.
It is. So, I'm sad, Adam,
Why are you sad, Peter?
because so many of my heroes are dying.
I know, right?
Jesus. All right, so, in case you guys are living under a rock, this is how it's gone down the last couple weeks. What was it, like 2 weeks ago? Lemmy from Motorhead, one of the greatest classic rock bands of all time, passed away. That one everyone saw coming, because that dude had cancer and he was an alcoholic. And then last week, freaking David Bowie dies out of nowhere. Apparently he had cancer too, though.
Yeah.
And then just today, freaking Alan Rickman dies. If you guys don't know who Alan Rickman is, what the hell?
Yeah.
Professor Snape from the Harry Potter series. He was, I can't remember the guy's name, but he was the bad guy in the original Die Hard movie.
Hans Gruber.
Yes, Hans Gruber in Die Hard. What else? He was Marvin the Android in Hitchhiker's Guide to a Galaxy. Or Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. He was Metatron in Dogma. Which, I don't know how our fan base is progressing, but it's probably a bunch of middle schoolers still.
Yeah.
So if you guys haven't seen Dogma, go watch Dogma. Dogma's amazing. They need to stop dying. It makes me feel old.
Shit.
All right. Granted, I'm 28. All right.
God, you are old.
I know. But I mean, it's sad.
Getting old?
Yes. I don't want to get old anymore.
Yeah, I know. I'm getting there.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, you ain't too far behind me, man.
Yeah, I know.
All right. So, how should we end this, man? Hold on, somebody. So, I posted to Facebook asking questions, and we would answer them as best as possible. That cough came out of nowhere. And the only one came from Jason White. Wonder who that guy is. He said, how incredible is it to be in the presence of greatness that is Jason White? Not that great.
No? Not
Very average.
slightly below average.
Yeah. Which is what I hear from the ladies about him. But yeah, that's really the only question. So seriously, guys, send us questions. Send us anything, really. Send us videos you want us to react to. Send us...
Beer. Send beer.
We're on a college campus.
Send
Can't-
beer.
Can't...
To me.
Anonymously?
I'm not on a college campus.
No.
Send beer to me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, send us stuff you would want us to do as a challenge. Tim has this crazy idea that he wants me to wax my legs. Yeah. But yeah, send us questions. Keep sending us possible names for the podcast. And like I said at the beginning of the show, we will take the one that we think is best, and I will make it into a shirt, put it on Society 6 under my store, and I will give you the very first t-shirt. So yeah.
Even just topics.
Yeah, give us topics to talk about.
Something you want us
You
to
guys
talk
were
about.
great with that, the first episode. Or not the first episode. Stupid of me. Sorry.
Fair.
Anyways, so we used to do like the whole goodbye song, and Preston's not here anymore. R.I.P. Preston. Preston died, by the way.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Yeah, he's dead to me. But anyways, for George who wasn't here, for Tim that left rather suddenly, for Adam, Jesse, and we will see you guys next week. So long.
Goodbye.
Hold on, I need to come this way.
All right.
Goodbye.
Long,
Goodbye.
dramatic. And then-
Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.